So in September of 2020, on the last quarter of the year, YouTube announced on their blog that they have a brand new feature which is called YouTube Shorts, which is basically videos that you can post up to 60 seconds, which are in this vertical resolution that you can create, for example, if you want to show something different in a quick way. If you want to create, for example, different kind of content from different platforms and also just upload it onto your YouTube channel to actually like maximize your audience and actually double your audience retention up to 100 to 200%. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to use this feature, what the requirements are, what you need to do in order to post them, how to make these videos as well. We're going to cover everything today in this video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're here for the very first time watching. If you want to see more of these videos about how to grow on YouTube, how to edit your videos, and so much more. So let's go ahead and get started right after the intro. What's going on, guys? My name is Alex. Welcome back to the channel. This is the video where we're going to cover how to make these shorts, what it is, how to actually, be eligible and all that. So for the people that are new to this channel, we upload videos about video editing, how to grow on YouTube, how to edit your videos with Vegas Pro and many different other software. And in today's video, we're going to cover this pretty recent feature called YouTube Shorts. So first of all, we're going to look at what this feature is and what it can do. So on the 14th of September of last year, YouTube posted Shorts is a new short form video experience for creators and artists who want to shoot short, catchy videos using nothing but their mobile phones. YouTube has always been a place to be entertained from your favorite dance trends like Evolution Dancer, World Skate dances, and so much more. Over the years, YouTube has enabled an entire generation of creators who have shared their voice and found an audience of more than 2 billion people. So long story short, no pun intended, Shorts is basically a feature that you can upload your videos in the regular way, but then you have to also just make a little tiny adjustments in order to make these videos as visible and as effective as possible. So we're gonna actually go over a couple steps in order to get this feature and how to properly make these and how to also get the results that you're trying to achieve. So with that all the way, let's go ahead and get started with the first step. Okay, so this is actually a new feature that you can't really compare to, for example, different ones such as YouTube Stories, the community tab, which I also made videos about. If you guys want to see them, the link is in the description. But this is basically a feature that you don't need any requirements for. You don't need a certain amount of subscribers, you don't need a certain amount of views, you don't need a specific amount of like watch time hours in the past, for example, 12 months in order to get monetized and all that. So this feature is actually just for anybody who wants to share these really short vertical videos on their YouTube channel. But I quickly want to mention something, guys. This feature is not enabled in Belgium yet at the point of when I'm recording this video on the 12th of February. So that means that I can go into the actual app and show you how to, upload these shorts. But of course, I'll make an updated video once this is available. But I can, of course, show you these videos that are on the YouTube blog, what the shorts will look like, and of course, how to also upload them. All right, so the first step is actually pretty straightforward. You don't need any subscribers, views, or watch time hours or any requirements. You can just create a new channel or just use your existing one. And I think you have to make sure that your channel is in a good standing. So make sure that you don't have any community guideline strikes, copyright strikes, or any of these, risky things that could actually disable that feature while the strikes are on your channel. All right, so now that you guys know what the requirements are, let's move on to how to actually make these shorts and what things you have to keep in mind. Okay, guys, so the first thing that you have to keep in mind is these videos have to be shorter than 60 seconds, or they can be 60 seconds or less, because this is not a regular video. You can just go upload a video that's, for example, 17 minutes and upload that and use, for example, hashtag shorts in the title or the description, and it will not pop up in the shorts because otherwise it wouldn't be called a shorts if you can upload 17-minute videos. So make sure that you will always, for example, post updates or like short compilations from existing videos or trailers, just something under 60 seconds or 60 seconds on the spot to make sure that will actually be accepted by YouTube and that will show up on a vertical video on your channel. The second point I want to mention is that this video has to be on a 9:16 resolution, meaning completely vertical, filmed with your phone like this. Because why it's called 9:16? Because if you're going to take a resolution of a regular YouTube video that's 16:9, which is this way, just in a horizontal way, if you go and actually tilt this one 90 degrees, it will turn from 16:9 resolution to 9:16, and that's why you have to shoot these these videos on your phones. But what you can do as well, guys, is you can create, for example, a video that's 60 seconds or less, upload the files onto your computer, edit it a little bit, add in some music, some sound effects and everything like that, and then just send that back to your email, download it onto your phone, or use Google Drive or WeTransfer to send the file if it might be too big for email. And that's how a way that you can still edit your videos on your computer before it actually gets posted as a short video if you don't want to use the actual in-house app, the editor from YouTube itself. This feature is very, very new. It's only a couple months old, but like I mentioned, guys, I will make a video about how to create this shorts video in, for example, Vegas Pro 18. I will make a video about how to properly edit these ones and the best render settings and all that, but at this point I can't really show you guys how to upload them because this feature is not available in Belgium yet, so it still needs to roll out in different countries. So if you're in US based, you're 99% sure that you're likely having this feature, but if you're in different countries, for example like Belgium or different ones that this feature isn't been in, don't worry that you're, for example, not eligible, because like I said, there are no requirements and you just have to wait until this feature is worldwidely published. So for this video, guys, I'm going to show you this preview that I of course found on the blog, which is showing you that you can see this button where it says create short, and on my end of course it says like go live, create a story, create a community post. So if you click on create shorts, you're able to upload a video that you have in your camera roll, that you edited yourself or that you shot yourself, and that you can like completely customize and edit with like custom music in the YouTube app, or that you edited on your computer. And then of course you always have to keep in mind that you always have to include hashtag shorts in the title and the description as well to make sure that YouTube will recognize it as it's going to be a shorts, because if you're going to not include this one, it will just be published as a regular video on your channel just with black bars, because you of course filmed it in this vertical way and YouTube is going to think that it's just going to be a regular video. The next point I want to go on is basically the first 5 seconds are actually the most important, guys, because of course when people are watching these reels, it's the same concept, for example, as TikTok or Instagram, that if people are scrolling and they come across a video, the first 5 or maybe even the first 3 seconds will decide if your viewer is going to stay or not. So don't take, for example, like the first 45 seconds to have like a really long intro before you get into the actual topic of the video, but just skip that part and keep it just for the end, for example, when people have seen the most important stuff at the beginning of the video. With these shorts, it's kind of in this way that you have to structure your video just a little bit differently. Like for example, if you want to go and make a video in this way where you have like a really long intro like your regular YouTube videos, you have to maybe swap that to the very end of the short, because you have to use your intro and immediately start talking. Immediately you have something visually on the screen with audio just to keep the viewer, you know, watched and entertained, and that's basically something you have to keep in mind of while you're going to shoot these shorts. Okay, so right here I have the feature where it actually shows you what to do. So right here at the very bottom it says, you know, this plus icon and then create short, and then you can just have a timer, a countdown where it starts filming. You can do your thing, and of course you can always add in filters, add in music, just to make your short a little bit more entertaining instead of just having nothing in terms of like audio or just like any kind of noise from your environment. That's actually a really cool thing, that you can also insert music without being able to have like copyright issues, because the music that's submitted is actually all over the place. Because these shorts, I also want to point that out, these shorts cannot be monetized. They're not ads on the point of this short where it would be playing before the short, or you know, in the middle, for example, like at 30 seconds, and then it, you know, shows an ad, and then it goes to show the last 30 seconds of the short to the 60 seconds. That's not happening. Well, it's not happening at this point. It could be that YouTube will monetize this in the long run if they see that it's going to be a really huge success, into like maybe have like really small overlay ads. I have no idea what kind of ad formats they want to implement into the shorts, but it's going to be in a real subtle way. Otherwise this feature is not going to attract a lot of people because they're so full with advertisements. The first thing that you have to do when you have shot your shorts and it's ready to go on YouTube, right now you have to keep in mind that you will keep your title within 40 characters or less, because it's not going to be like your 80, 90 or 100 character title that you're always been using on YouTube, because you have to really keep it like punchy, because I think it's going to be in this way where YouTube will also, you know, shrink down the title to certain dots. If you're on your mobile phone in the search results and you have a video with a long title, you can actually see like the first couple words and then it just ends off in dots. So not using your entire title would be actually, you know, optimal. So if I'm going to give an example, let's say that you're going to show how to create a certain effect in Vegas Pro 18, I would actually recommend to not use Vegas Pro 18, how to create this effect tutorial, you know, all of this way. I would just keep, for example, a really short and punchy title that says how to create blank effect in Vegas Pro 18. So I don't have the shorts feature yet, when this video is of course a couple months old, and YouTube will make like a lot of changes to the shorts and make it available for everybody around the world. We'll also create a new video about how to edit these videos, like I mentioned at the beginning. If you have any questions about how to, use these shorts, or like different questions that I didn't cover in this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments. I'll cover as many questions as I possibly can about this topic, and that's basically it. Thanks a lot for the continued support, guys. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to reward it with a like down below. Subscribe if you're here if you want to see more of these videos about new features, how to grow on YouTube. That's it. Thanks a lot for the continued support, and I'll see you guys obviously in the next video.